It's a very quiet neighborhood, they tell us, and it was disrupted by gunfire. Now one man is dead, another one hurt, and police are now looking for the answers.
And Hampton Roads mourns the loss of a prominent philanthropist. The condolences to the founder of Dollar Tree. This is 13 News Now, Daybreak at 6 o'clock. I'm Andre Sr.
And I'm Lucy Bustamante. Right now, Ashley is watching the roads for any issues.
And Tim is here to track the slightly warmer temperatures in store for today, Tim.
Yeah, not so much this morning, guys. I mean, it's mid-December. This is expected nowadays. Temperatures at or below freezing out there through a large chunk of Hampton Roads. 30 in Chesapeake, 29 in Hoskin. We're at 33 in Newport News. Right at freezing in Williamsburg, 33 Elizabeth City, and 31 even out at the ocean front. You factor in the breeze, which is minimal this morning, but even that knocks down our temperatures to feel like it's in the mid-20s in a lot of areas like Chesapeake over to Norfolk and Newport News. So certainly dress for that out the door. Another round of even colder weather arrives here by Wednesday behind an Arctic front that moves through Tuesday night. Highs Wednesday in the 30s everywhere. Doesn't last all that long, though. We even have a chance of seeing a few snowflakes in here early Thursday with a very weak Clipper system diving in from the northwest. This morning, high pressure control, clear skies, and that'll provide plenty of sunshine throughout the day today. That sun warming is up just a bit into the upper 40s and low 50s. A little bit warmer with a wind shift tomorrow. We'll talk about that and that risk of a few snowflakes coming up in just a few minutes. For now, let's get to the Berkeley Bridge with Ashley.
All right, Tim, 1 minute into the morning rush hour, but it has not felt like much of a rush across Hampton Roads. Take a look at the maps. Mostly green, a couple of little spots of red, but nothing too bad at this point in the morning. Traffic volumes are picking up, though, so I do want to talk about your ride at the Berkeley Bridge on 264. Reason being, if you're crossing the Berkeley on the westbound side, notice that really slow ride heading to 464 South and Berkeley Avenue. So we do have a lot of people exiting there, probably heading to BAE Systems this morning. Expect that delay, but other than that at the Berkeley, you're looking pretty good. Eastbound is fine, and if you're heading to the downtown tunnel on the westbound side, you're actually doing okay. So it's just that ride to the exit to 464 South and Berkeley Avenue. Want to remind you again, the Gilmerton Bridge will open at the end of the morning rush hour at 8 o'clock, so use the Jordan or the High Rise instead. And coming up next, we'll keep an eye on that base traffic, and we'll check 264 in Virginia Beach as well. Guys?
Ashley, thank you. Time now is 6:02. A Norfolk man is found shot to death inside of a car. Pardon me.
That's right. Officers made the discovery early yesterday morning in Ivalou Street, not far from Sewell's Point Rose and Norview Avenue.
Yeah, police also found another man shot inside of a nearby house, and Lisa's here with the investigation.
Hey, good morning, Andre and Lucy. Police say these shootings are connected. One neighbor tells us she heard screaming. The man found inside of a house is expected to survive, but his injuries are serious. June Sherman lives right next to where the shooting happened. She says she never expected to have police knock on her door at 2 in the morning and ask her about a possible gunman.
You know, 5 kids of my own, it's a scary thing to think that it can happen that quick.
Well, so far, police haven't released the name of the man who died. We're working to learn what led up to the shooting and suspect information. If you know anything, police are asking that you give them a call. Live in the studio, Elise Brown, 13 News Now.
All right, Elise, thank you for that. Well, alcohol may have played a role in a crash that took 3 lives in Sussex County. That's according to state police. And here are pictures of smashed up cars. The accident happened early Sunday morning on Route 460 near Walnut Hill Road. Investigators say that the driver of a Kia crossed the center lane and hit another car. Then that car hit another car. Both people inside of the Kia died. A passenger in the second car also died.
6:04 is your time right now. This morning, the community is mourning the loss of a local philanthropist, Macon Brock. Brock was also a co-founder of Dollar Tree, and he died Saturday morning at the age of 75. Brock was responsible for the Brock Environmental Center in Virginia Beach, and he helped create the Brock Institute for Community and Global Health at AVMS. Ashley is here with a look at how the community is remembering Brock now.
Yeah, a lot of positive comments on social media, Andre. We'll take a look at a few of them now. Kay Longmore Kaysen saying, a very nice man. I worked for him and Mr. Perry at Ward's Corner. So she remembers him from personal experience. We also have Nancy Squire saying, such a loss for so many. Rest in peace, Macon. Went to high school with Macon and Joan. My heartfelt condolences for the family. Again, another personal remembrance of Macon. And one more here, Joanne Chapman. I worked with Mr. Brock many years ago when I was at K&K Toys, a very special person. My prayers are with the family. So some people just remembering him from personal experience, others just remembering all of the community service and work that he's done. So a lot of positive responses and just remembrances of Macon Brock on social media. Guys.
All right, thanks, Ashley. Well, new this morning, a look at a rescue on the Outer Banks. The Coast Guard saved a man from a fishing boat near Hatteras Island yesterday morning. The 20-year-old had fallen down a ladder. He hurt his head and he hurt his hip. So once the Coast Guard got him off the boat and onto the shore, medics rushed him to the Outer Banks Hospital in Nags Head. No word on his condition.
Well, it's going to cost you more to check a bag with a Delta depending on where you're going.
That's right. The airline is expected to start charging $60 for the first checked bag and $100 for the second.
This is only for flights to Europe or North Africa. There is no charge in fees for more expensive international flights or flights to other regions. For domestic travel, the airline already charges $25 for the first bag and $35 for the second. Next month, Toyota will introduce a revamped Avalon full-size car at the Detroit Auto Show. Toyota says sales in the big car segment have fallen because it's been so long since automakers came out with a new model. Toyota isn't releasing anything else about the new full-size Avalon, but we're told it will arrive in showrooms in the spring.